Hey John, my name is Bo. I work for Octopus Mountain Studios. I'm the one that sent you the package. I hope you enjoyed that. In this short video, I just want to go over some critical problems with your website that are costing you clients and money. I'm going to show you the problems. I'm going to show you how to fix them as well. First, let's start by naming the problems. Number one, you have a brochure website, not a website that sells. Number two, you focus on features of your product instead of customer benefits. Number three, you don't use headlines to catch the interest of visitors. Number four, you don't have any customer recommendations. Number five, you don't have a customer-friendly design and your site isn't mobile responsive. Number six, your call to actions are weak. So these problems I'm going to go over with you in the next 10-15 minutes. When I'm done, you'll have your eyes opened about the problems with your website and you're going to know exactly how to solve them yourself. To begin with, I just want to say I have a lot of respect for you. It looks like you have a successful company and you've been servicing a lot of people. It looks like you've been around for 30 years or you have 30 years experience building. That's awesome. So let's get started. Number one, you have a brochure website, not a website that sells. What I mean by that is your website looks fine right now. It just functions as a normal paper brochure you'd find online. To compete online, you think about your website as an extension of your sales department. Think of it as a salesman that works around the clock to help the customers proceed to the point where they're ready to make a purchase. Your site should be your most prized asset. A good company website should focus on describing the problems the customer is having. This way the customer will feel understood. It should also give the customer the opportunity to do something on your site that will help solve their problem. As your website is now, it just describes what your business does instead of getting interested customers to feel emotionally connected and attracted to what the benefits that your service or product can do. So what I suggest you do for this problem is, for every service or product you've got, write some text that makes the customer more interested in the service or product. I can give you some examples. What are the problems the customers are experiencing right now? How your service or product can solve the problems for the customers? Why they should choose you over your competition. You should also give them a small push towards getting the customer to actively choose you. It could be offering a free phone consultation, some sales material, or something like that. These are just some things a normal salesman would talk to a potential client about if he was meeting with them, and your site should do the same thing. Number two, you focus on features of your product instead of customer benefits. You give very objective descriptions of your service or product instead of focusing on what your service or products can do for the customers. Customers, they just want to know how their lives will be improved with your product. They don't really care about the descriptions of the product itself. Number three, you don't use headlines to catch the interest of visitors. Headlines are the most important piece of text on your website. Think of it as like if you're reading a newspaper, the only thing that really stands out to you is the headlines, and that's about the only thing you read. Without headlines, you can't even read a newspaper. The same is true for your website. Statistically, you have 4 to 5 seconds to catch the interest of your visitors. If you don't, they'll just go right back to Google and continue to go one of your competitors. What I suggest you do to solve this problem is make some bigger headlines that are customer oriented and focus on customer value. And number four, you don't have any customer recommendations. Down here at the bottom, I do notice that you have a what our customers say, and it says a testimony slider, but I can't figure out how to use that. I don't know if it actually works or not. If it did, that'd be great, because having reviews in a testimony page, I mean, you probably already know this, it just creates credibility and trust. In the beginning of the video, I was talking about the salesman, a good salesman. They're always going to have prior customer experiences or recommendations to help new customers make a purchase, make a decision to choose you. Your website should do the same thing. Like I said, it just builds trust, value, and there's people in the research phase. They just want to know that they're choosing the right people, and having a review page is really helpful. Number five, you don't have a customer-friendly design and your site isn't mobile responsive. What I mean by that is on my screen, you can clearly tell your website doesn't fit my screen fully. And I have a normal size screen. 85% of customers will actually leave your site due to poor design. They'll just go back to Google and they'll go to one of your competitors. And if you go to your competitor's website, they're all modern looking. Your site is modern looking. It just doesn't fit fully. You can tell it was designed maybe 5-10 years ago or something like that. And also, it isn't mobile responsive, and this is probably the biggest one. So what I mean by that is if you pull up your website on your phone, you have to zoom in to read everything. People don't like to do that. People will leave your site. And if 60% of internet traffic are on mobile and 85% of consumers leave due to poor design, you're losing a lot of potential customers due to that. What I suggest you do is you update your design. That's pretty straightforward. And number 6, your call to actions are weak. And what I mean by that is a call to action would be kind of like how you have your phone number up here, but it would say call for a free estimate, call for a free quote, call for more information, something big. It goes back to what I was saying about headlines. Having a big call for free, anything that gets the customers calling you is good. And especially if you throw free in there, they're going to be calling you. And if they're calling you, it's just easier to proceed to a sell with the customer.
Hey, I'm Bo. I'm an account executive over here at Octopus Mountain Studios.
And I'm Nate. I'm the owner and founder of Octopus Mountain Studios. We just wanted to say thanks so much for taking a few minutes to check out our video. We know these problems are costing you clients. We also know they're costing you money. What we'd recommend is just give us a call, 801-413-9540, or shoot us an email, info@octopusmountain.com. From there, we'll schedule a free consultation with you, take you through all the other additional problems we found on your website, show you exactly how to fix them. And from there, you're welcome to use your own dev team or fix them yourself, or we'd be happy to take care of all the problems for you. We look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you so much. Have a great day.